Prince of Gems, that first start, what can you tell us about him?
Yeah, he's not a bad little horse. He was a bit slow out of the gates early on, but he seems to have switched on a little bit more now. He's getting out a bit better, and at his last trial at the Valley, he showed good speed, which was nice. And I'm sure that he can run a nice race.
A significant day coming up on Sunday. It's Douglas White's last day as a jockey. It also means that you'll become the elder statesman of the jockeys' room. How does that change the dynamic in there?
I don't think it's going to change a lot because it feels like I've been the king of the room for a while now, so it'll remain the same.
But with Douglas White leaving as well, how will the jockeys, do you think, respond to that on Sunday?
Of course, everyone within the room has got a lot of respect for Douglas and what he's been able to achieve. There's no doubt that everyone's going to wish him well as he departs, and there's going to be a big hole left in the jockeys' room because his gear takes up quite a lot of space.
Enrichment, John, was it just a case of good standing was too good for him on the day last time?
I think so. He looks a little bit one-paced, so I think the mile might prove to be a little bit short for him. Hopefully he'll go better at 2,000 metres. But the horses with the turn of foot, the quicker ones, I think they're going to have the edge on him in the finish.
When you look at your Derby horses, he's nominated for the Derby, Red Warrior, Cuckoo. Where is he in Richmond in your pecking order?
Well, I haven't got a pecking order until a week before the race. Then you'll get one. But at the moment, every horse is open to improvement or development. So he might come on a little bit more. He's obviously a little bit one-paced, and the mile you're not sort of seeing him at his best probably. So hopefully at 2,000 metres we'll even learn a bit more. There's some other Derby aspirants in the race, and so you'll be able to get a better guide.
And the main storyline heading into Sunday meeting, of course, is the fact that it's Douglas White's last day of race riding. You've had a lot of success together, the likes of Armada, Fei, Glorious Days. How will you remember Douglas as a rider?
Well, he's been, one of the best riders in Hong Kong for me since I've been here, obviously, and he rode for me for 10 years. So, I'll always, remember him for that. And I think that everything's sort of been said about him as far as his ability as a jockey. He's proven to be a fantastic competitor over a long period of time, and that's difficult to do. The most difficult thing to do in any athletic sport is to stay at a level for a period, So to be champion jockey 13 times is unimaginable, but he actually has done it. So you'd be very surprised if that was repeated.
Zach, Romantic Chef, hasn't raced since mid-December. You've been riding him in his work and also a barrier trial since then. How do you feel he's been going?
Yeah, he's going fairly well. He's a horse that had improved sort of quite quickly to be able to get the win on the board, and then he's plateaued a little bit. So Danny decided to give him a little bit of time, and now we're bringing him back, but he's in pretty good shape.
First preparation, are you happy with what he's shown in that time?
Yeah, of course. It's always nice when you see them improve from their barrier trials to their early runs as they go along, and he did that, so we were happy.
And just talk us through that most recent barrier trial. He looked to be travelling pretty strongly.
Yeah, he trialled well enough. Obviously, he's a miler, or may even get a little bit further, but I thought he travelled quite nicely in that trial.
Raging Blitzkrieg, John, he's built up a good record on the all-weather track, but judging by his last run, is he just as good on the turf as well?
Well, probably not, because the competition's different. But he did run well on the turf last start. It was quite a good determined run from him. He began smartly, put himself in the race immediately, and he kicked on quite well. He's got a short run. He's just got a short sprint on turf, but one day he's sort of going to be in front on the line, and hope it comes up soon.
How's he come through that run?
No, it seems all right. The horse has always been healthy and sound. He's always been, he does well that way. You can take him back to the races whenever you want. He backs up okay.
Took him a while to get that first win. It was his 16th start here. Did he take a while to acclimatise, or did he just need things to go his way in a race to win?
No, he's always been healthy and well. It's just the competition. You know, that's Hong Kong. I mean, we've got very tough competitions here, particularly in the top of Class 3, at the bottom of Class 2. They can all gallop, and it's hard for him to win one. But eventually it happened. But he had to be patient.
Had a nice start to the year of the pig for you. Well done on your treble on Thursday.
Thank you very much. It's always good to get off on the New Year's Day, the 1st of January, and then obviously the Chinese New Year Day as well.
Right choice, Frankie. That looked like a strong win last time. What were your thoughts on that performance?
Yeah, last time he's quite strong. In the last 200, you can see him look like fly, and now he still keep the form good. I think should be still a good chance.
Last time out he wore the blinkers for the first time. How much of a difference did they make?
He's more comfortable and more concentrate. So I think blinkers should help him.
He's won 2 from 3. Is he a pretty promising horse, do you think, from your stable, Frankie?
Yes.
And how much more improvement do you think he has?
At this moment, I think I can say later on he can go a little bit further, 16 or 18 later. But now his 14 is still a good distance for him.
And this morning here at the barrier trials, we've just seen Simply Brilliant and Glorious Forever. What were your thoughts on their trials this morning, Frankie?
Both trial good, and because we already enter for next Sunday Gold Cup, both good.